Oh man, I love this guy. Hi guys! My name's Scott with my GoPro on. Like the train guy. Let's go. Exciting. Look at that. Van Lock. Oh, I'm poorly. I'm very poorly. I should not be fishing. Oh. Ooh. Nearly, Scotty. I'm sweating. Look at it. Whew. Mega. Whew. Right, let's get to where I'm going. Out of breath much, Scott. Look at it. Oh. Incredible. Not very good light at all. Definitely a few carp here. Definitely not as many as yesterday. Which means all more the reason to go and get my rod sorted. Because they're going to be turning up. I reckon. You might be wondering where I am. Believe it or not, I'm actually 12 minutes from my front door. It's a place that means a lot to me. I haven't fished here for 20 or so years. I think I had a look at the pictures the other day, and yeah, it was about 23 years ago when I was fishing here. So a long time ago. Really, really special place. Sort of went a bit dead man's shoe syndicate about 15 years ago and never been able to get back on since. And yeah, I've been waiting on my ticket and it has come around. And yeah, I mean, I have got permission to film, but out of respect for the lads and the lake itself, I'm not going to name where it is. You know, if you know, you know, if you don't, you don't, sort of thing. Like I say, it's a Dead Man's Shoe syndicate anyway, so it's not going to sort of blow it up or whatever. But yeah, really special lake, and yeah, it does mean a hell of a lot to me, this place. Some crazy stories over the years of fishing on here, which I'm sure we'll come to at some point. This is definitely where I cut my teeth in some respects, especially when it comes to tree climbing. We'll come to that at another point as well. But yeah, I'm down here. It's 12 minutes from my house. To be honest, you might be able to tell I'm full of cold at the minute, and I wasn't supposed to start on here just yet. I was going to start in the summer, but as luck would have it, what's the date now? I think it's the 31st of March. And yeah, I've been sort of doing my Dinton thing, but I've been really ill for the past week now. So much so that I had to come home from fishing about 3-4 nights ago. And yeah, I've been really suffering. So I thought to myself, you know what, I'm going to come down here, make a little bit of a start. Well, it was actually yesterday I came down just to have a little bit of a walk, stretch my legs, get some fresh air. And I got up one of the snag trees here, and there was carp in there, and I mean a lot of carp, you know, probably 15 or 20 different fish, you know, a couple of mid-30s, maybe an upper 30 as well. That's worth mentioning, the fish don't go to huge sort of sizes, you know. I'm up north anyway, and generally the general consensus of the north is, you know, the fish aren't as big, which there is definitely big fish up north, but definitely not as many. But they're just as special, if not more special, especially to me being from the northwest. But yeah, I think there's a couple that may be touching around £40, but I don't think as of yet that it's done a £40 for a good number of years since this sort of originals were in here, that I sort of fished for years and years ago. I definitely believe there is a couple of originals in here, but I think they're sort of on their latter part of their lives now, and you know, not as big as they used to be. But yeah, I got up the tree yesterday on a walk. It's a fallen tree, and there was a few fish in there, and this sort of fishes that zone. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to flick a couple of singles out for the day. My idea is to just do a day session, not do a night, because I am a bit too poorly. But yeah, I'll fill you in on the lake and all that sort of things. But it is a beautiful place. Like I say, it's 10-15 minutes from my front door. Yeah, it means a hell of a lot to me, so hopefully we can have a bit of fun here. You know, I'd call it it's a Cheshire estate lake, you know, probably about 60 acres, what, 6-7 foot average, 5-6 foot average, you know, sand pit, gin clear at the minute, gets weedy, loads of birds, it's everything. It's got boating, you know, canoes and boats on it, canoes. But a boating syndicate, like, it gets a bit chaotic, but it's a beautiful place, and yeah, I'm looking forward to doing a little bit of time, nice and local, and that's that really. Yeah, it's just nice to be here, and better being here than being here than stuck in bed at home. You know, I definitely couldn't make that 3-hour journey to Dinton. And risk getting ill, so I thought, you know what, this is the safe bet. You know what, now I'm here, I'm just like, I'd rather be here, I honestly would. Mega, looking forward to it. Let's see if we can get a bite, that'd be great. It's not easy, it's not an easy place either, you know, so to see some fish there and get some rigs in place, and hopefully I'll still be there, never know. Imagine that. Welcome back, Scotty. Oh, you are you up? Barry, I'm in. Yes. Oh, you got it? Oh. Oh, it's up pulled, Barry. Up pulled, yeah? Up pulled, mate. Oh, I'm devoted. Oh, I'm devoted. Oh. Gutted. Just lost one. Stuck pulled. Witty only just put that rod out as well, little choddy on a white. Maybe that's the way, maybe the singles is the way. Can't believe it. The hook point's gone over, you expect it to, but that's done me head in, that's done me head in. It's giving it beans on the surface. I know, I didn't give it too much, obviously I'm on 4 carbon straight through, so it's, you can give them a bit, like plenty of stretch. 3 1/4 pound Tesco's. Oh, I'm gutted, really gutted, man. I mean, you can gutted about losing anything, aren't you, but to lose my first one, heartbreaking. Oh. Chods though, innit, I suppose. Don't know. Oh well. We go again. That one's only just gone out. Maybe it's the white. Maybe the white is the one. We'll see. Quick change of tackers on all 3 rods. Obviously that choddy has only just gone out about 10 minutes on a white. So yeah, I'm gonna have to, I just thought, you know what, it's been disturbance, let's get them all changed over quick, all on whites. The maul went, but I've got a couple of 16s as well, because I've stepped the hook size up to a 4 now instead of a 6 with the 12 mils. So yeah, I've got a couple of 16 mils. It might be the white thing, you know what it's like. Some wakes are just like whites, some are yellows, some are pinks. Could be nothing, but I switched them all over, all on chods. Obviously Howie safes to drop no heads. Naked choddies. Let's get them out. Let's see if that works. Absolutely gutted that I lost one. Oh, I am. Oh, I am. Very gutted. But I was on it. Nothing I did wrong. Just obviously, I think chods. Maybe I might have been a bit hefty on it, I don't know. But yeah. But now I've got them rods all back out. I'd sort of give you a rundown on sort of this place and yeah, how it all started for me on here all them years ago, really. Because you know, it was a 15, 16-year-old me was a bit chaotic. I was a bit different back then, as we all are, you know what I mean? Just kids being kids. But yeah, like I say, this is 10-15 minutes from my door, and it's always meant a lot to me. It's around about, I think it's about 60 acres. Probably these days, there's a couple hundred fish in here, you know, still got some originals, and yeah, I know they've stocked it with some VS's some years ago that are, you know, 30-pounders now and then some. So yeah, but you know, all them years ago, I think there was probably only around about 50 fish and 100 fish, some really sort of real special ones, as you all are anyway, but especially when they're local. I think we've all probably got them magical sort of periods or magical lakes what we fished when we were younger, that are just special and are sort of cemented in your mind, and this is one of them places for me. Fished here with my mates, like I say, when we were teenagers, you know what I mean, coming down here. I used to be able to get like a week ticket from Stapley Water Gardens, get a week ticket, come down and sort of just get lost in it really. It was a bit of a free-for-all. Not many people fished here. It was a bit sort of out of depth, if you like, especially for us as young lads. But yeah, I did manage to tag a couple. You know, I found them on the far bank over here on like the I don't know what you'd call it, the hall bank, if you like. There's a big hall at the bottom. It's a bit run down, it always has been, but I'm pretty sure they're doing it up actually into an hotel soon, so I'm told. But yeah, I found them sort of creeping down the margins. Everyone used to fish out in the pond, and I found them creeping down the margins, where all my sort of tree climbing and that really started to come from, because this is like clear water. It's probably one of the only clear waters that I'd fish around here. And seeing the fish visibly swimming around was a bit of me, and yeah, started climbing the trees. And I was at that age. Bit of a funny story. We used to do used to collect different eggs, like bird eggs. It was a thing. I don't know if it still is a thing. Like sort of go nest robbing, if you like. Sounds a bit savage, but we used to like collect different types of bird eggs and that. And yeah, I used to climb all these trees in this forest and that, and the forest even further afield, because there's some big old oak trees, if you like. Where some, you know, special birds and birds of prey in that way. Like I say, I was only young, so please don't judge me on this. But yeah, there was I never forget it. It's in the other, it's like the out of bounds side of this woods where you're not allowed to go. But obviously, kids being kids, we went over there, venturing over, and there was some sort of bird of prey. I'm going to guess now that it might have been a buzzard or something like that. And it was hatching. It was hatching season. And yeah, we found this tree that it was nesting in, and I was the guy who would go up the trees, you know, and that's probably where all my tree climbing expertise has come from. And yeah, it was this massive oak tree, you know, probably, you know, it'd take about 6 years to get your arms around it, you know, nailed 6-inch nails into the bottom part till I get to the first nodes. And I was going up and I was finding places where it had nested or tried to nest, throwing down feathers to my mates, and yeah, that's it, keep going. And I remember the bird came flying in, going mad at me. And then I heard the chicks go a bit mad, so it's obviously already hatched. So I've carried on, got up to where it was, and there was a node coming off, and I always, like, I'll tap the branch, like, to check how hollow it is, and I could hear it was a little bit hollow, but I thought, keep going. And I'm shuffling underneath this branch, and, you know, I'm talking probably 40, 50, maybe even 60 foot up, really high, stupid heights, really, free climbing. And yeah, I'm shuffling underneath this branch, and all of a sudden I've just heard, and I'm like, what the all these hornets have just started blasting out the tree. Obviously it's hollowed out. Clever bird, obviously, probably, you know, part of its protection for its young. And yeah, these hornets started cruising out all over me, man. I've had to shuffle down the tree and put my hood up and pull the toggles and put my hands into my sleeves, and the hornets were getting in. I probably got bit about 15-20 times, stung, sorry. But they were all over me. I could have panicked, and I would have been dead if I did. And I just eventually had to just stay there, probably up there for a good 20 minutes before they started to leave me alone a little bit, and I could start to shift down. But yeah, that was probably my first dangerous experience of tree climbing, and something that definitely sticks with me. Crazy little we were. We'd do anything on here. It was a bit, like I say, it was not a free-for-all, but it was a bit crazy. We'd just be on here for a week, you know, 3 or 4 of us, just doing all sorts, like, you know, making tarsies and, you know, fishing as well, obviously. But it wasn't easy fishing, so when you're younger as well, you bide the time, don't you? So we'd go on mad missions over the fields and in the forest and that in the day, and yeah, it was mental. But yeah, I got some great stories and times on this lake, and it means a lot to me. And yeah, it's nice to be back. I'm gutted that I've just lost my first one on here, but yeah, that was a little bit of a story that I thought I'd share with you. That was probably could have been the death of me, really, at a very young age, or at least disabled me. I think if I'd have gone down head first, I'd have been brown bread 100%. You know, be quite interesting to try and find the tree, maybe. But I'm sure you've seen some of these big old fat trees that have been sort of going past, and this one that's fallen. It's like one of them. Yeah, quite confident today. I'm excited to sort of get around the pond and show you the duckery, and over in the distance here you'll see the arches and that. And there's a lovely hallway, like I say, and all the rhododendrons all come out. It's a beautiful place. And for it to be a sandy bottom and you know, just sandy bottom, 5-6 foot deep. It's, you know, clear water. It's just honestly really mega place, and hopefully should be able to get you. If I do catch a fish, I'll probably bring these in and go into the snag and show you some of the fish sat in there. And, yeah, it's exciting, man. I don't want to leave the rods because obviously I'm not too far from this snag, but yeah, it'd be nice to show you some of them fish cruising around in there. Maybe set a GoPro up in there or something, get them cruising around in there under the water. Be interesting. But yeah, mega times. I do, no, I haven't done a lot of local fishing recently, but it is nice to be, you know, anyone that has followed me stuff, you know, I'm generally travelling 2-3 hours to get to lake, so the fact that, you know, I pretty much just put my armrest down on my van and I was pulling it back up, 10, I think it's 11 minutes, you know, to my doorstep for me, which is mega. Special fish as well. Hopefully I get to show you some this season. Not going to do loads of time on here, but in between, as and when it's needed, I will. And I've done some local fishing, that's what I was getting at. I have done local fishing recently, well, over the years. I've just never publicised it. It's, you know, the two places that I have fished are sort of non-publicity, and I just use it as my own fishing to get away, nice and local, and that's what this is as well. But you know, it just so happens I can film on here, and I think it's quite a nice place to film. And you know, it's my first. I think these are probably going to be my first sort of vlog films for my own YouTube as well, which is quite nice. I'm excited to share this with you and sort of document as I go. We'll see. I'm excited. I am really excited. It's something totally new and different, and yeah. Look at this. It's just carp heaven, isn't it? Carp heaven and carp soup, I'm hoping. There's a chunk. Here's a chunk. Absolutely stacked with them. All common. Mega. Looks mega. He's a big carp. He's a very big carp. Him down here to the right. Sweating my head off, just on a full lap with Gresty the bailiff. Yeah, mega. Obviously I didn't do any filming just because I was just enjoying reminiscing, really, just taking it all in, how everything's changed, but not changed, if you like. I think we've probably all got that lake that, I mean, look, it's still a really big lake and looks a really big lake, but I remember when we were kids it was a bloody inland sea, this place. Looks a lot smaller, but still big, if that makes sense. But yeah, looking forward to, you know, we just sort of skipped around and had a look and just chatting, if you like. Yeah, it was great to, you know, chat to him properly and get to know the place properly, really. So yeah, I'll do another proper lap probably tomorrow, but I have just got back round and sort of in this duckery. Oh, there's a carp just coming through now, only a little one. But more importantly, I found a spot. There's a fish somewhere there, if you can see him. Yeah. But yeah, there's a spot out here that's been dug out and you can fish it. So I'm fishing, the tree that I'm fishing is fallen, is here somewhere, I think it's there. I'm fishing around there. Now this comes through into here, into what they call a duckery. It's like a bay, shallow. And there's a spot out there. You can fish from over on that bank, so I'd still be able to fish sort of the area where fish are in that tree. And through here, see if you can see it, where is it? So it's there. There's a spot there. It's been dug out. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. It's been dug out. Oh no, it's there. I don't know if you can see it. There. You can see the gravel, what they've dug out, and it's bold. That is definitely carp. It looks a hell of a lot deeper as well. And there was some carp that were in here when I got up this tree, but I sort of spooked them a bit. See them going off around there, so they're clearly coming around here. So I feel like that might be the better option. But from past experience, and speaking to Gresty just now, it's more of a day area. Which makes sense, you know what I mean? They get out in that main body of water and then the sun comes up and they come in here for the day, and that's how it always was years ago. So I'm feeling like maybe I'll stay where I am now, because I might pick them up on the evening coming out of that tree. And also right out in the pond, I'm going to find some zones out there. And yeah, go for that I think for the night, and then maybe move around here in the morning. Potentially, that might be an idea. I'll just come and do the night in here and see what happens, and I'm ready for the morning. I don't know, I'm still playing it by ear, but yeah. I wound in a good couple of hours ago now. It's probably 5, 6 o'clock nearly. So I need to make a decision. I'm going to get back up that tree though and see if they're still in there. I'm sure they will be. Mental. Mental. Another good in there. What? There's good fish here, man. I'm telling you now. There's some good fish in on the right. There's an absolute whacker, man. Look at him. He is not a small carp. Neither of them are. They're good sized fish. I don't know how much you can see here, but I can see a hell of a lot. He's got a big old back end on him. Let's go. Can't get any stealthier than that, man. You know what I mean? A little bit of bait in the hopper, choddy out the back, washed out pink, or bright pink I suppose. Signature squid. Yeah. Look at that. Chips, cheese, gravy and a large sausage. Not a bad delivery, that. Right, plan is to start to go a bit downhill again. Like, fluey. I know. See? Disgusting. Yeah, so the plan is, I've got to see this evening now, go home, stay at home for the night, sweat some more, get a bath, worm tips, bum, back in the morning, go in the duckery, fish over to towards the tree. So definitely using that side more, and I found that zone down there that's been dug out. So I feel like that's the daytime thing. Not too sure what they're doing at night. I'm sure I'll figure it out. There definitely was only a few in there when I got here this morning, and there's got more coming. So probably spending the time out in the pond somewhere. But yeah. Oh, that me? That left-hander is definitely giving it a bit of. Not me, is it? No. Oh yeah, that right there. My bad. So yeah, I mean, there's still another, these fish will still be in this tree, I'm sure, and be venturing out over these rods. I've had a duck pick one up, had a swan pick another one up. Sort of wake, isn't it, shallow. So yeah, been thinking I'm going to get some tigers, a bit more bird repellent, that, crushed tiger and tiger this time of year. I think that's the one. Noodles, everything's pretty clear ground-wise, so there's no weed or not much chod on the bottom, so I'm thinking noodles on the deck, a bit more discreet, a bit of crushed nut. I think that could be the one. So yeah, coming back, fresh attack tomorrow. Gutted I lost one, the first one back, and I've lost it. But it is what it is, these things happen. I feel a lot more confident using noodles and size 4s and 4M to heads. And yeah, I feel like probably boating them across is going to be the way. Just stealthier, more accurate, a little bit of bait around the rig, exactly what you want in the spring. Bait boats are an edge, as and when you need them, and this is one of them times, and that's that. So yeah, going to see it out to the death and get myself off. Eggy lid. Incredible. I'd love to go on one of them. Well, my mind's saying I would. I probably wouldn't. No, I think I would. Start tying up some noodles. 3 noodles ready to go for the morning. Switch over to the braid and that in the morning. Got lead clips already on them and putties and all that. Got my spare spills all ready to go, so yeah. Come out my front door and heard that. Spring's here. Oh, right. I can get in there. Time, Scott. Right, sweat on. Whew. Just been around there and baited. I did take my GoPro, but it's been basically what I've done there now is my marker rod's here. I just literally put the marker into the bait boat, sent the bait boat over as I walked around the bay with my bucket of bait. Started sending it on a clutch as well, so it's tight. And then yeah, got up the tree and sent the boat as far as I think is safe towards the tree, nowhere near it. Obviously I reckon I'm probably 2 rod lengths off it, but it is an area that I saw him passing yesterday, so I'm happy to be there. But yeah, I've done it this time with the marker rod so I can clip it up and literally know that exact distance stood from here, so I've got that in wraps. You know, I know you can do it electronically with these boats and all that these days, but you can't defy science, if you like, when it comes to clipping this up now and having a perfect wrap for it, especially when it comes to snag fishing. If I was fishing just a big bowley area, maybe I could do it digitally, but you know, I know, you know, snag fishing is obviously quite dangerous, so I know that that is the perfect distance now. I'm just going to literally put it in the clip and yeah, wrap it up, and then I'll just wrap them all up to that distance. I need to put one down there as well, in that bowled out area. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I've got my nuts on. 1 second, let me just put this in the clip. Woo! That's what I'm going to do it from. Right, so, I'll tell you what, let's have a look where that is actually. They'll float up. It's there, right. Okay, well, that's good to know. So in that channel there. Hopefully that's one depth there as well. Right, sweet. Let's wrap that up. Yeah, that's it really. I've got 2 rods there. And yeah, one in that bowl down there that looked tasty yesterday. I don't know if I told you about that, I think I did. Yeah, down to the gravel, yeah. Just scattered a load of sort of single nuts. Obviously I said I'm switching to the tigers, got balance tigers on the rigs here. More bird proof, a bit more disguise, and obviously carp with a nut, especially in the spring. So yeah, let's wrap this up, get these rods out ready for the... Oh, they're already in there by the way, they've probably been in there all bloody night. Yeah, there's the old rigs. Whoa. Noodles. Some prototype hook baits these. I'm not going to say what and where, but it's coming. Alright, get your balls caught in there, would you? Or someone put your balls in there. That's why you'd have your balls dangling around, that sort of thing, but you know, some people are weird, aren't they? Caught myself a little ducky. A duck. Done that left-hander as well. It's the one that I had to get up the tree for, so I'm going to have to guess it now. It's a bit of a map hit. Oh well. Oh well. Could be worse. Oh, you know what, I'm excited to catch the first one, me. Hope it happens. You're always hoping though, aren't you? Trying to be cocky or anything. Quite easily not. I had Grest here, who's the bailiff. He's this morning walking his dog, and he said didn't look like it was tight enough to the trees, but I saw a fish passing over there yesterday, so only the odd ones. I get that being close to the tree is definitely going to be the one, but I feel like I want to at least get a bite or two to sort of see how they go. I don't want to take the bite. I definitely don't want to lose my first one. That's for sure. So hopefully I can pick one up, doing it the way I am, and see how they go off. We'll see. Nothing! Oh, I'm starting to feel really bad again, I am. Like rough. I had a duck, I don't know if you saw that, on the left-hander. So that one's now out there, sort of no-scoped if you like. Yeah, I had to put the bivvy up, man, because this wind's freezing. I know it might look warm in the picture, but it's not. It's a cold easterly wind, this. Yeah, man, it's like 1:30 now. I was, yeah, I'm not saying I should be getting bites, but it'd be nice to, wouldn't it? Knowing that they're over there. They were in there this morning, you know, when I got here, so I feel like, can't help but think I need to be tight to them trees, but I can't do it, especially not for my first bite. I don't know how to go off. I want to sort of learn to swim. I think that's a good bit of advice for anyone really, snag fishing. You know, I'd always act on the side of caution first. You know, couple of rod lengths off, see if you can get bites there. You know, I'd rather get bites a couple of rod lengths off if I can. You know, rather than risk losing them. And like I say, especially, you know, once you've had a couple, you might think, oh, you know what, it's only shallow water, he kites straight away, blah blah blah, you know, you can work it out. But I have sort of been looking, I can get a better angle at it from just to me right here, just before this tree. I'm going to get a better angle, could probably go a bit tighter. The reason I haven't gone so tight, these swans are on me, but yeah, the reason I haven't gone so tight is because of the tree to the left there. Whereas if I come at it from a more of an angle from down here, I could probably get that bit tighter, but if I don't need to, I won't. It's as simple as that. I'd rather fish safely, and I think that's good advice that we should all take on, isn't it? But yeah, apart from that, I'm just sat here waiting. Well, it's a glorious day. It's a shame about this bloody cold wind. Yeah, I'm on the carp. Gone for it. I was there. Now I'm here. I can get this better angle. See what I mean? Coming at it from here. Can even get one like on the tip over here, so I can do all three down here. On which you're just gonna have a walk around there and scope out properly, see what's over there, what's sort of under water snags. Because obviously I've been around there looking at the fish, but I've not really been weighing it up in a fishing situation. So I'm gonna go around, have a look, obviously see if the fish are in there, which I'm sure they are. But yeah, that's me now. Dude it. Let's go. They definitely don't seem as happy in this snag today, that's for sure, with this wind, but yeah, there's definitely a zone further off the front. It seems a lot better to fish, nice and safely as well. So yeah, I think it's made the right move there. We shall see. Let's get them out. Oh, the are right in here. Look at them. I reckon I can't help but think that duck cost me earlier. There's a lot, they're out on that zone there. I'll have to get one back in here. I know I'm a bit further up the bank, but I can still get them. Still get the spot. Oh, there's a load of them. Oh yeah, loads of them. Oh, I can't believe that. He's a good fish out there. You won't be able to see him because of the chop, I don't think, and the sun. But oh, can't believe it, man. Yeah. Right, it's game on now. It's game on. Sick. And there she is. That's all she's getting. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, look. Go on, Marcel. Watch to the top as well, yeah, you're ready. That's the one. Anything turning on? Right now.
Sweet. You think me first one, mate. If we got, see if I beat me Dodds PB.
22.10.
22.10.
What's the Dodds PB?
It's a low 20. I think that's probably it, you know. 21.10 or something, I think. Oh, my hair's blowing the wrong way. The wind's blowing this way.
Do I need to turn it back on anyway?
No, if you tap it, it should come up.
Just tap the phone.
Yeah. Does it come back on?
Yeah.
I'm going to blow your head up in a minute. So, I'm going to take a couple of test shots.
Yes. That should be right now, mate.
But,
yeah, Tom.
no doubt going to be quite glary.
Right.
I'm going to show you something to get rid of it.
Alright, and then just blast away, yeah?
Is that green box got
yeah.
all the fish, yeah?
And again. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, you just keep rattling, mate.
Okay.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
Here we go.
All good.
First blood. Back to Dodds. Absolutely buzzing. Oh. Made up for that one yesterday, hasn't it, mate?
Certainly has, lad. Well done. More to come.
Oh yeah. I'll tell you now. That one's 22. Them ones I'm seeing over there, mate, are
Some
definitely
big girls.
30.
Yeah, definitely.
100%. Let's get the rod back out. Whoosh.
Good dangling, fella.
Cheers, man. Buzzing my head off. That's my first one. How good is that? So made up. Didn't do anything either, yeah. Which obviously just needed to be that little bit tighter, but yeah, it just hit the surface. Didn't do much. Happy days. Oh, buzzing to be off the mark. Northern 20. It's a big fish, that is, you know. I know there's bigger in here and there's bigger around here. But they're all big fish, you know. If it's a 20 pounder down south, still getting the same treatment, but more so up here, honestly. If you're from the north, you understand. If you're from the south, you need to understand. Special fish. Buzzing. Well, this is the beauty of fishing local. Because I've got some really good friends. Look at him. Absolute unit. Looks like Bigfoot. Like a big Yeti. I reckon he's got a bag of beers. I am on the move. This might sound a bit mad, but I feel like I definitely camped last night. Makes total sense, and sort of knew in my head that that was going to be the case, you know, obviously evacuating into the main pond for the night. So I'm going to go back to in the woods, because I can still fish the other side of the tree in the day where I lost one the other day, and then I can attack out into the pond for the night. So that's the plan. Like, I was going to stick it out in here for the day. I just thought, you know what, I can get around there, get some rods out, sorted, and then have a play around out in the pond, see where I want to do my night sort of plan. Yeah, me and Gresty are going to have a little social in the woods, which is ideal. Obviously, it's a top lad, and yeah, we're going to have a couple of tins, and yeah, chew the fat, as they say. So yeah, that'd be good. He's going to go in like the 3rd wood swim, and I'm going to go in the 4th one, fishing where I was. So yeah, that's me. I can't wait. I'm buzzing. Like I say, I think there's a chance here, but I'd rather do it from around there, I think, because this is quite a popular swim as well. That let's call it woods 4, peg 4 in the woods is, you can just tell no one's really fished it or fishing it. So yeah, I'm going to get around there, get a couple of rods out. I feel like I had bird trouble last week as well, you know, last week when I was in there, I thought 2 days ago. Yeah, I had bird trouble because I only had the boilie, not the nut, you know, I was unprepared for fishing over there now. And I lost one from around there pretty quick. Well, that rig was out 10 minutes, so just shows that, you know, there's definitely opportunities around there in the day as well. Just gives me a day and a night plan, basically. Rather than feel like I'm camping. It's just, you can tell they weren't in here last night. Right, let's go. Well, oyster catches. Siesta. Right, we're rocking, which is just wrapped around the post again. Down, but we're on the Tigers this time, much more confident. So yeah, happy days. I think we're on for a bite this morning. We'll see.
It's bending that rod, lad. Good lad. Good skills.
Oh, well, that was high, man. I don't mind a good battle as long as I land them. Skills in session again, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, just stay there a bit, mate. That looks alright to me, Michael. Go for another one.
Happy days.
Happy days.
Where?
More to come. Top man. Good lad.
2. Got another one, same rod. Bit of a big one this, mid-20 I reckon. Common again. 4 commons in here, aren't we, Hank?
Oh, not all of them. It's nice to leave it over.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a banger, that one.
23, 24.
Yeah. Lovely. We missed the bite because there was nattering on. And Hank's not very good with the camera, are you, Hank?
Put me on the film.
Put him on the spot. I reckon 20, 23, 24 maybe?
Yeah, you're right. 24, about
24,
40,
12.
12. Yeah,
My Dodds PB.
Oh yeah, it was 22 something, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh, chunky one, isn't he?
Bear out.
That's alright, even there,
Alright,
mate.
okay. There's that button.
On the top.
On top.
There, that's
Yeah,
it.
that's the one.
No.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, yeah, it is. Wait there. I'm getting there.
it. Yeah.
Out the way, Bet. Out the way.
How's he looking?
Alright.
Wait there, one sec. 3, 2, 1.
Love the countdown. Let's have a quick look. Spinning round.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Smile for the bride.
Nice one. Alright, right boy.
Is it? Go, go. He's in, fella. Catch you in a bit.
Press that button on that finger.
Merci beaucoup. Nice. Yeah, we're good, mate. We're good. Right,
Yeah.
there you go. There you go. Healthy as young, healthy.
Healthy as
That's the fish.
This is called noodles.
It's called the Gresty, that is. Young, fit and healthy.
Hello.
I've gone downhill a little bit. I've gone backwards. I'm definitely getting a bit more rough, so I've had me fill. I've had 4 buzzing. I mean, there's a chance this morning, but yeah, I'm going to get wrapped up in the next half an hour. Just had a coffee and a bacon butty. And yeah, I think it's time to get home and try and get myself recharged. Because, yeah, I need to get my life in order so I can get out fishing. Look at this bloody wig. This wig needs sorting out, doesn't it? Maybe did you ever wanna know? I'm a poorly man.